5 tips to help cope with emotional pain. Emotions affect people deeply and can cause a great amount of suffering if they're not managed properly. That's why it's important to know some key ways to deal with emotional pain. These will keep you from sinking down into despair even when your problems seem too much to bear. You can also develop your resilience and improve your self-esteem. These are very important factors that will help you overcome any hardship. Give yourself the love you deserve. Love yourself. If you don't prioritize yourself, then when you have problems to deal with you won't be able to consider yourself first in spite of everything. Never fall into the trap of blaming yourself or becoming a victim of what's happening to you. It will only increase the amount of pain that you feel. To cope with emotional pain, you need to be generous, patient, kind and flexible with yourself. This is the only way you can leave that unpleasant situation behind and deal with your feelings. Where does the pain come from? One of the most difficult things to do is to identify the source of your pain and not be afraid to look it in the eye. It increases your suffering, but you have to do this in order to walk away and leave it behind. Coping with emotional pain means you don't get to escape from what's hurting you. Nor can you turn your back on it or cover it with patches that will only prolong the time that it lasts. You have to go back to the very beginning and ask yourself, at what point did this pain originate? Identifying the causes of your pain will give you an advantage. If you're aware of what has triggered your suffering, you will find an idea of how you can resolve it. Accept what you cannot change. There are certain situations in which you can change where you live, get away from a person who's hurting you, or just make a decision that stops whatever you were allowing to cause you pain. There are other circumstances that it's not in your power to change, however. These include an illness, death or the loss of a job. In these cases, you must work on acceptance. This is an excellent opportunity to do so and a great learning experience for future situations. Don't give up, take control. First of all, it's important that you make an effort to see what happened to you with some perspective. In the bad times, it's easy to believe that the worst thing has occurred, which only worsens the actual situation. It's also necessary to draw strength from elsewhere to accomplish what you need to. This could be an excellent opportunity to set more realistic goals, if that has been the cause of your emotional pain. The most important thing is for you to be empowered to take the reins and not get carried away by the current. Your problems and adversities can help you grow, as long as you let them. Acknowledge what you're feeling. Sometimes, you might not want to admit it, but it's very important to do so. Being honest with yourself will also allow you to be more honest with others. This will allow them to better support you and give you the strength you think you've lost based on everything that has happened. If none of this helps you, don't be afraid to talk with a professional. They can provide you with the tools you need to deal with your emotional pain and be prepared for other future experiences and situations. With these simple steps, dealing with emotional pain will be much easier for you. At the same time, every difficulty that comes your way will help you grow as you learn to solve them and effectively move on.